Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing again. Fantastic. Excellent. Right. Making sure I was all set up. I am now ready to play. It has been an interesting week for numerous reasons. Oh, God, cables everywhere. No! I've not thought this through! Oh no! Oh God. There we go. Cables right round. That's it. No, don't fall on the floor. Technical problems! How did that happen? Oh God. Normally I would do this away from with the mic turned off, but Jesus Christ, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing, lad? What am I doing? Okay, let's see.
Hello?
Hello?
How's it going?
Not bad. 1 minute. Okay. Now, right headphones. Where did I put them? For fuck's sakes! Chaos reigns. Sorry about that. I was had my headphones in a tangle.
Don't worry, I know how dreadful it is.
Okay, standards and customs? Is that it? Danzig? That doesn't seem right. I forgot. Blah 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 blah. So
Wait, are we playing in real tournaments tonight?
which one, sorry?
Are we playing in real tournaments?
It'll be the mods, yeah. It's gonna be
Yes,
the
because
forgotten maps.
Oh shit, I was in a real tournament, so I didn't know. You know, we had this conversation about in real tournament on Discord, I thought it was it tonight.
Well, I think a lot of people aren't going to be here for whatever reason. I'm only here simply because it looks like it's going to take a while for my visa to clear before I can go to China, so...
Wait, what?
I've very lightly got one of about 3 jobs in China, so I've got to wait for my visa to clear.
Oh, that's... what are you going to do in China?
English teacher. Oh, okay. What's going on?
Is it like something special for that, or...?
Nah, just basic, because I'm looking to get into Japan, so what I need to do is essentially have a year of teaching in China, because they'll take anyone, really. So it's the experience and a certificate at the end of it that I'm interested in.
And when do you think you will be going?
I estimate between mid-October and mid-November I'm going to be setting off, but we've got to see, because I've got to do a whole bunch of stuff before then.
Live for Changkwoma.
I don't speak a word, unfortunately, at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I asked you, literally. Do you speak Chinese?
Not currently. That's been my issue.
No, I mean, this is literally what I just said in Chinese, you know, I did Chinese in high school, so...
Okay. No, I don't speak a word apart from ni hao. I know how to listen to people saying thank you or goodbye and all that, but the thing is, I've got intermediate Japanese, but for the meantime, I've just got to make do with China.
Well, do you know in which part of China you would go?
Very likely Shenzhen.
Forgot where this is, so...
South China. Not right next to Hong Kong, but close-ish to Hong Kong.
Ah, that's good, the food is very good here.
Yeah, plus, from my experience of Chinese people, I find the people from the south are a lot friendlier than the north. Okay, here we go. It's a bit of a boring thing, but I'm also saying it for the stream. Did you see what happened to Tripwire this week, or don't you care?
Yes, but I saw it, but I don't care because for me, Trapwire is dead since like 5 or 6 years ago, you know.
Yeah, I'll sort of agree with you. But I just think it's funny that he really couldn't read the air, if you know what I mean.
Indeed.
Oh. Ah, fuck. Got Yoshi. Oh, no, no. Oh, crap, it's been so long since I played this. I'm still Kim Il-sung.
You're still what?
No, yonks ago, we changed our names around because we were being silly, and I forgot I changed my name to Kim Il-sung.
Wait, didn't you do that before the summer holidays?
Yeah, you got to bear in mind I had to move house, so I've not played the basic version of Red Orchestra since then. Oh god, this is embarrassing. Situation map score control controls. Okay. Configuration, player name. Scum. There we go. Jesus, I feel stupid now. Oh, got me. Oh dear. But yes, it's been a chaotic week, and just seeing the guy who pretty much invented Red Orchestra get fired is it's a bit of a spicy time. I see you there. Oh shit, they're there. Nice, nice. Nice try, but no cigar, mate. Okay, you round here. Which side are you on? Oh, just doesn't matter.
Oh, and the Russian side.
Yeah, I just saw it by you getting shot by Grossman. Alright, move forward, move forward.
You know what? This map with a little more realistic grass and maybe a little fog, it would be perfect.
Yeah,
Oh, what do you think?
I think this is a really well-designed map. Visually especially, it's phenomenally good looking. Ah, fuck. Right, stop breathing, stop breathing. Use both my grenades. Oh, nice! That was pretty damn good. Hello, Corian.
Hello.
Actually, this probably would fit in with Darkest Hour, to be honest.
Actually, I think this map was on the 29 TH server
Ah, fair enough,
for
fair
some time.
enough.
But yes, maybe I should bring him back.
Possibly, if you can do it on the SDK, that would be a cool thing, I guess. Oh.
Hey. Yes, you're right. It's like quite British.
Doesn't look very British to me, but...
Like British countryside, you know?
It looks a bit more, I would have presumed to be German or French, but...
It's typically not French from my point of view, you know?
Fair enough. I think it's one of those things where you look at it and think, ah, this looks like, and then somebody from the country goes, no. Nice one. Hi, Jeff.
Test 1, 2.
Yep, can hear you.
I'm just kibitzing this week.
You're here in spirit.
I'm here in spirit. The social. I'm here for the social.
All good, all good.
So, how is Canada?
We're in the midst of a federal election right now.
Ooh, sounds exciting.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm working on our local one of our local candidates' campaigns. It's very exciting.
Cool. Are you with the great evil that is Trudeau, or another party?
You mean that evil devil incarnate traitor, treasonous traitor? No, I'm with the pure-hearted NDP, who don't call Trudeau a evil, treasonous, devilish traitor.
Going to sacrifice indigenous childrens?
Yeah. Well, that's the Purple Party of Canada, and the Conservatives. We have the Conservatives that are blue, and then out to the right of the Conservatives is the Purple Party. I just assume it's called the Purple Party because all their signs say PPC.
Not CCP, then.
No, it's supposed to be for People's Party of Canada, but it's a nativist reactionary party.
I shouldn't say this because I'm supposed to be moving to China soon, but any party that calls it the People's Party of something, I don't trust them.
Yeah, well, especially when they're right wing. I mean, I remember there was a certain party in Germany that did that.
Is that a certain workers' party, by chance?
Yes, a socialist party.
Yeah. Certain workers' party for socialism to do with the nation. Who the fuck are they?
So yeah, I mean, like the leader of the Purple Party is a French Canadian from Quebec.
Nice and Korean.
An example of the clear blue. What map are you on?
I keep forgetting the name of it. The really pretty one.
I think it's called Flugplatz.
I mean, the water there looks great, to be honest, considering most Unreal 2 water looks like cling film.
Are you guys playing 3.3 or Forgotten Maps?
Forgotten Maps.
Okay. Yeah, Sav did a nice video for 3.3.
I saw it. It's got much of me talking bollocks.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool video.
He's got me saying, "Oh, you can't shape me," and he says, "Yep, I can."
I beg to differ.
And then he's got me saying, "Oh, I fell in a hole, and I'm stuck in a hole," and he says, "Yep, been there." But it reminded me like how fun some of those maps are, like the subway map. I miss seeing
the
the subway car
map's
crash.
phenomenal. Considering most people go, "Oh, I'm not playing that." Have you seen that map, you silly beggars?
I didn't even see the subway car crash. I want to see that.
Considering Corium was pretty much straight center to see that.
Yes, I did see it with my own eyes. It was pretty cool, you know.
Yeah. That only happens once per game, I guess.
Yes, maybe it's on a timer.
Yeah. It's like I miss seeing
This is an interesting looking one.
Scum blow up the railroad gun. Although it didn't look to be as impressive as I thought it was when I watched your replay.
Oh, the when I blew the Gustav up.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny because it's like, okay, I'm going to use 2 of these satchels. How's it going to do? Explodes, and of course, in Unreal fashion, it just collapses in an instant. This is a cool looking map.
Yes. It's a little bit too much a corridor for my lickings, but yes, it looks very cool.
It is. It is very linear by the look of it, but let's see how it goes. I just like the layout. Well, not the layout, the aesthetic of it. Sort of pine forest.
That's always good.
Even though there's deciduous trees at the side, but that's another story.
I find that playing Fightnight, I like playing Fightnight better than Darkest Hour now. It's less intense, more relaxing.
I think
Even
people
though
are less
everybody's-
serious, aren't they?
Well, it's not just that. I mean, some of the best players I play with are the Fight Night guys. But just the tempo of the game is different too. It's smaller numbers, and I find Darkest Hour now. I really got to step up and be a squad leader a lot more than I am. There's some people just
Yeah, you're right. Here at the Fight Night, you only have a crazy Russian with 3,000 hours of game. Like, I feel like the average DH player is very bad, you know.
Yeah. Like,
I think we need to blow up the fence somehow.
well, that and I usually end up playing with a bunch of people I don't know at all, which doesn't help because all the people I know are on one squad that's full. That new map was fun. I ended up playing the mortar, of course, into the game. Then I got team killed. That was exciting. Not sure what was up with that. Probably my best mortar
I think
map ever.
popularity also is actually a bizarre detriment to the series, because for some reason the more popular an RO game is, the worse the player base tends to be.
Yeah, and on the old push maps, it didn't matter as much because they were more forgiving in experience. Like a push map where once you capture a cap, it can't be recaptured. Whereas a lot of the new advanced maps, they go back and forth, and
Yeah.
that's where people get wiped out.
Well, I'm also thinking about the more recent entries in the series, or the Rising Storm series as well, where the player base is just garbage.
Like Vietnam and
Both Vietnam and RO2.
yeah, RO2 is too science fiction-y for me. It's like
I like Hero
Why
2,
does-
but DH is better for me.
it's like why does my World War II helmet have a head-up display showing me where everybody in my squad is?
Yeah, I think as time's gone by, the UI they've got has got worse and worse, and it seems to be designed for people with ADHD, so to speak.
Yeah, I wonder if it's all modern games that have bad interface, you know.
I think it's they were trying to copy other people's kind of design, because I think they focus tested it and a lot of the people didn't know where to go. So when they did the focus testing for RO2, they decided to put in stuff like oh god, I'm in the wrong place for the cap point. They put stuff like the points on the map when you press the T button, and I really hate that because people stop looking at the map. Oh, nice and Korean. What did you hit me with?
All right.
Is that a rifle bullet?
Dropping off literature for the NDP. for the
G44.
election.
Okay.
Polls are open right now. Actually, you can just vote over at Walmart. Anytime, just go over with your photo ID, and they'll set you. I've noticed that, and I already voted 2 weeks ago. I think.
I do find that strange being able to vote at somewhere like Walmart.
Well, it's not in Walmart; it's the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's an old.
Yeah.
But that does sound. Maybe I'm just a bit English, but that does sound very North American to be able to vote at Walmart.
I think it was the biggest square footage available for the returning office.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's like the office for the entire riding. So.
No, whenever there's any kind of voting in this country, it's always at a parish council spot for some reason.
Yeah, we use a lot of churches because we used to use schools, but not so much anymore. Yeah, it's mostly school, mostly churches now, I think. They sort of got off the idea of letting strangers come into the into a school. Thought maybe that was a bad idea, I guess. And then with COVID,
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Thinking about it.
Definitely don't want.
Well, my voting booth is in a school, you know.
Damn you, Korean.
Yeah, well,
Actually, there is two voting booths for both of my yeah, there's two different voting booths in my town, in my school, you know.
yeah. I think it depends on the layout, like whether the big room where you're going to vote in has its own door or something like that.
Yeah, considering COVID, as you say. Yeah, this map could be good. It just needs more players.
Yeah, there's a bunch of maps like that. Like was it Elcon? The one where you go to the lumber camp.
Yeah, I've not got the right.
Good afternoon. Dropping off literature for the AVP for the election. Remember, you can vote over in the Walmart parking lot anytime you want with your photo ID. You don't have to wait for the card or anything.
Jeff giving us a running commentary.
Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah. More people out today, actually, than usual.
I guess some people may want to get rid of Trudeau finally after years and years of him just sitting there pretty much unopposed.
No, he's only been there 6 years, and 2 of that was with the minority government. So
I'm not one to complain about Liberals normally, but he just seemed like an absolute wet lettuce of a leader.
No, we've had worse.
I imagine you've had worse, but he just came across as a very weak leader to me.
That's because he's nice.
Well, that's. I think we had a joke about why Corbyn couldn't be leader of this country. It's not just socialism; it's he's too nice in certain ways, and you can't do that. You've got to have a degree of, you know, brutality to you, so to speak. Fuck off.
No, yeah, I think that Trudeau's father, who was also a prime minister, definitely had an edge. They used to call him the Weasel. He was good at legal stuff, and he was good at foreign affairs. But it was the 70s, and as you may or may not remember, the 70s was not a great decade for economics.
Yeah.
And Liberals really didn't ever come up with a great plan for that. Then they get turfed out. They went for a walk-in. Then he went, and then the Conservatives won.
Need another
the minority
engineer.
government. Yeah.
It's kind of funny because I've obviously watched Japan a lot, and I keep telling people Shinzo Abe was a fantastic leader, even if you didn't like him.
Oh, yeah.
Just because Japanese leaders are so rare to be strong, and he was a real hawk. The current one's useless.
Yeah, see, I don't... Since I retired, I don't have regular access to the Economist anymore. Keep up on all these things.
No, the latest one, Suga was pretty much just a cardboard cutout of a leader.
Yeah, like, what do you think? Oh, Stephen Harper. He was like a warm bowl of porridge with milk on it and nothing else. But the Conservatives are definitely playing the long game. Like, they got very close to deconstructing the financial system just in time for 2008 for a total collapse, and they failed completely. And we didn't lose our bank.
Ah, fuck.
What are you doing here?
Keep switching between a semi-auto rifleman and keep switching between demolitionist and semi-auto rifle just to be able to break these caps.
Oh, is it like a blow-up cap map?
We think it is.
Oh, look at the sky, flaming burning plane.
Oh, that's exciting.
I can't see it from here, but
That's like, was it 2 weeks ago?
oh, the crazy kind of
We were playing the game, all of a sudden like, this night fighter flies over. All lit up like a UFO. That'll be exciting.
yeah, done.
I must say though, like Fight Night usually gets more coverage on YouTube than any other event I go to.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I mean, there's
much...
No Stream, Jamovitz, Fart, and the German Brother.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
The thing is, when Sav makes his compilation videos, he's got plenty of selection to pick from.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Sav's probably.
Well, yes, he take several point of view on several events too, so of course his videos are good.
I do like Sav's videos because they are focused on one game type rather than once a week and whatnot. He does make good videos though.
Now it's going to get exciting. I'm walking on the road. And I'm walking on the wrong side of the road. I'm walking the boulevard.
Not if you're in this country. Hello, Corinne.
Oh, I'm in the suburbs, and the
It's
boulevard
anyway.
is owned by the municipality, so I can walk on it legally.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking about the fact that only... Actually, thinking about it, quite a few Commonwealth countries drive on the left, so...
Yeah, well, we're North Americans, so we drive on the right.
You drive on the correct side rather than the screwed up, broken side.
Well, I did read an article once about how the... Oh, this is interesting. What is this house? I'm at a house and it's like brand new, but it doesn't look like anybody's living here yet. Yeah, it's kind of empty. Nope.
Where are you, Corian? I can hear you firing your gun. You're not going to tell me, though.
What? Is that you I am shooting at?
Oh, there you are.
Oh my gosh. I'm selling the house and the car.
I've had something better than a submachine gun. That guy got me with a good grenade, though.
I'm in one of those
It's not
parts
the
of the
best one.
suburb that used to be part of the country. So you have like conventional looking homes, and you look in the backyard, and it goes back for miles, and there's all sorts of structures in it. Like a welding shop. So how are things over in Europe?
Weather's going crazy, but it's September, so
Yeah, we get this weird cold snap after Labor Day. Lately. It'll be hot, and then wham!
Oddly
Cold
enough, I don't know how it's been in France for Corian, but over here we've had a really cold summer, and then just as we got into September, it decided, you know what, maybe I should be summer now.
Yeah.
I live in southern France, so I always get a nice Mediterranean climate, you know.
Ah, true.
Yeah, like I live on the lake, on a Great Lake, so that alleviates our weather quite a bit. Oh, this is the house with no driveway. And they've got cones up so you don't drive through the yard to go to the next street. Doesn't look like anybody's here right now.
Did I destroy that gate? I can't tell.
Nope, it's still alive.
Oh, for pants. No one around.
Are you blowing up actual gates? It sounds like a map, doesn't it? It does sound like a forgotten map.
No! Where am I?
Are you looking at any stream right now? Do you want on me?
Did that work? Did that gate blow?
Yes, doors are start.
Aha! Finally. Right, that's not a good spot. Didn't get the kill credit for that, but I think I killed that person.
Yes, you did. Maybe a little bug.
Okay.
I saw it on my screen, so.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I didn't get any feedback from that.
These poor people have
Throwing
no...
grenades at me.
That's me.
And you got me.
Big bot.
Ah, beer.
Oh, no.
Apologies if I'm not looking at chat. Nobody in the chat, so that's why.
What's the name of the map, or can you tell?
Vault something? Like a forest of crystal, but in German, so.
Ah,
Oh, pardon me. I think it's visually appealing, as I say. It's just a bit wonky for the number of players we've got.
big giant map, tiny amount of players.
Also, I'm not keen on the fact these gates pretty much choke us in.
Any zombies?
Well, there's only one spot to go forward, and unless we have an overwhelming force against the Germans, I don't think we're getting through that.
Grenades!
Don't you have smokes, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we could. Why have we got a tank commander?
Maybe you get a tank at some point.
No, there's no smokes.
Well, smoke actually, I think, wasn't that common a thing to have.
I imagine it's just on this map. It's just very choke pointy, as I say, and we don't have smokes.
Well, there are a lot of historical debate about other smoke grenades in World War II, you know. Nobody knows the truth.
Well, I think The Americans had a lot of smoke grenades, but I'm not sure about anybody else.
Trying to make it. Oh, there is a tank there. Somebody's driving a T70 or T60. Sorry.
Well, we only have Panzer Force, so I guess we're fucked.
T60 can wreck a Panzer IV easily. I mean, Panzer IV can wreck a T60 easily in theory.
We only have Panzer Faust, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Panzerfaust. Sorry, I thought you said Panzer IV. The T60 dealt with him.
Yeah, I remember the Allies were always amazed that the Russians wanted Valentine tanks during World War II, right up till the end of the war, because it had, like, you know, the big little 2 and 6 pounder gun. So it was like a lot weaker than the T-34. But I think what it is they didn't use the Valentines to replace T-34s; they used them to replace T-70s.
Stop. Hi,
So they had,
guys.
like,
You? Yes, that was you.
Left way.
Didn't
Well,
realise they
that's
were on
good
top of
deal.
the tank. I was going to just throw a explosive charge between you. I didn't realise the tank stopped there.
Now, where are tanks actually? Because I chose tank commander role.
Hello.
There are no tanks. Hello.
Yeah, I noticed.
sometimes you have to go right back to the first spawn to get the tanks, don't you?
Yeah, it depends on the map though. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some maps where, like, halfway across the map, all of a sudden Russian tanks show up when you're the Russians advancing.
I'm not in a good spot. I'm not in a good spot. I'm just getting higher here. That's
Oh yeah,
bad.
last night I played was the Hungarian-Romanian night. And there's that one woodland map where you're charging across, and there's like a little cluster of like German half-tracks, and I was tempted to start blowing them up with Panzerfaust.
Right, I think the tank is capping the objective hull by himself, so...
Yep, I'm doing my best to get into the cap, so...
Well, I guess that's one argument for putting 2 people in a tank, or 2 or more people, is that if you get into a cap zone, you can cap it with the tank people.
Well, actually they fixed that in the HQ, you know, they make it so that a tanker can't capture.
So the big scandal in Canada right now is that Alberta was looking around for a COVID strategy, and they looked at the UK, and they said, "Oh, they're doing quite well. Let's do it the way they're doing it." Except Alberta's not an island.
Depends what if you mean by a good strategy. Are you talking about vaccinating or everything else?
Well, I don't know. What's your vaccination rate like? Because theirs isn't great.
Well, to be honest, our vaccination rate has been pretty damn good.
Like, as a country, we're up to 78, but I think Alberta's like the farthest one behind.
No, we have sorted our vaccination rates recently because we were doing awful with our death rates, like one of the worst in the entire world.
Right.
But vaccination, we got on board. We got on top of that very quickly, thankfully.
Yeah. Well, we did it the same way. Vaccinations, we did the same way you guys did it. We tried to get as many people as possible to get one. And then everybody waited for their second, which turns out to have been a good thing. Except in Alberta, apparently, where their hospital bed capacity is now at 130%. Some poor woman with a tumor the size of a plum in her brain got sent home without surgery
Yay,
because they didn't have a bed for her.
I mean, I had problems recently because last year, I think I mentioned I had my saliva stones. And because I had my saliva stones, they were supposed to be cut out. But because of COVID, it was just a case of, well, just deal with them.
Yeah. Well, I know I had a woman I know who was getting her knee replaced. And they did it, but then they sent her home without rehab.
Oh.
So it didn't take. Now she's in a real kerfuffle. Having to almost have it rebuilt again.
Oh, this is a bit bigger. Oh, okay, that's an alright size map.
Oh, we did this already sometime. Once.
This is a weird looking place.
Any zombies?
No zombies I can see, but it looks very, It looks very Day of Defeat, to be honest.
Which one's Day of Defeat?
Day of Defeat's an old World War II shooter.
Okay.
It was.
Yeah, I know,
Half-Life.
like shooters.
Yeah, it
Wait,
really
sure.
looks like a Day of Defeat map.
No, I had
Old
a friend who,
Half-Life 1 mod that went commercial like this, except for this is Unreal 2, so it's a bit more advanced.
yeah, one of my side quests now for these maps is trying to find the weird stuff, like the room where there's a Victrola playing a song or something like that.
I actually do miss these old games when they used to do stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, ever since I found the sauna, it's been my goal. But it backfired about a month ago when we were playing North Africa. Mare Nostrum. And only two of us had showed up.
Oh, sorry.
And I'm trying to think I think it was North Dumpling. Anyway, the other guy was allied when I came in, so I went allied too because I was going to grab a light tank and just go wander around. And he was totally pissed because he wanted to go head to head.
There is German on East Gate.
I think we're yeah, everyone apart from yourself is a Jew, oddly enough. So
But there's only one Russian.
oh no, there's
Better be
tons of
a-
Russians playing. It's just I'm getting
Oh, okay.
lost.
That's my game.
It's impossible, like we are two world team on Edge Cape, but we can't find any enemies, like nobody got hurt.
We found one person. Hello.
Hi.
I think a map where you can get lost is good because it means you're probably not going to walk into an ambush. There's no choke points.
Or you can walk into ambushes. It's just not the same as the old kind of crappy maps where everything's got choke points.
Mhm.
These gates are weird.
Well, I find that's what I don't like about Darkest Hour now is that if all the good players go over to the German, what they do now is they rush the starting cats for the Allies and pin them back and just roll them over.
Yeah, Staxis is I think a problem across the board with Red Orchestra games, isn't it?
Yeah, so I mean that depends. Sometimes it's at this time it's stacked, but yeah, it's always one team stacked on the other crew list, so it's a bit sad.
It's kind of funny because I do always remember Darkest Hour being the kind of game where Staxis wasn't that bad an issue a few years back.
Well, it's not Staxis, but a stack in general, you know.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
But you know, I got 3 or 4 friends
Top
that
notch
have played
literature
the
for
game.
the NDP. Nice vet. What year? Oh yeah, that's nice year. Nice year.
If I us play as squad leader in one team,
Oh,
where
yeah.
I'm sure to win, you know.
Well, yeah, if you have one side with a lot of good players, fair enough. It's just, I know in Red Orchestra 2, people go for...
Actually, and the advanced poll, well not the advanced poll, polling office is right across the road at Walmart. You know where Pennington's used to be? That's where it is. You just walk in with your ID, you can vote. Oh no, right here. Okay, you go across the street. Just vote that way. And then in that little plaza in front of
What
Walmart,
the fuck?
where there used to be a Pennington's. No, we're gonna NDPs with whoever will pass legislation we can vote for. I don't think he's a Muslim. Yeah. He's not very smart, let's put it that way. Because he called this election.
Where the fuck are we going? What are you whispering about, Corian?
You two,
Whispering anything? Maybe I am breathing in my mic?
It sounds like a very angry Frenchman whispering about something.
Oh wait, maybe you are hearing background conversation in my home?
Yeah, it sounds like you're going, oh, I'm very angry.
are you talking
We'll
about my
try you-
conversation just now?
I will try cutting a little bit my mic.
No, it's fine. It was just, it sounded like you were putting on a voice for some reason.
Oh no, he's got like a real gravelly voice. Probably smoked a lot of cigarettes in his life. But he had a lovely
I've
Corvette.
never spoken anything in my life, if you want to know.
Yeah. Well, see, we're not that old, I guess. Well, I was never that old. But people my age and older, it's like 60 plus, grew up with cigarettes, and it was like everybody smoked except that weird kid Jeff.
Oddly enough, there's one thing I was thinking the other day, as I was watching a woman in a car park having a cigarette, and I just thought, when was the last time I saw someone actually smoking? And I just realised, when I was young, smoking was everywhere, especially in older people, but now, these days, no one really smokes anymore.
Well, I remember, yeah, you used to walk into a bar into a wall of smoke.
Yeah.
Everybody smoked in bars. I can remember back in the 70s going to movie theaters, and they still had 1/3 smoking areas in them, with little ashtrays on the seats and everything. Oh, I've lost my car.
Oh, let's go into the church. Oh, that map wasn't too big anyway, by the look of it.
It's easy to get lost.
It's easy to get lost, certainly.
That's one interesting thing. Oh, there it is, hiding. Is the persistence of structures in this game. Like there's buildings you see in 3.3, they'll still pop up in Darkest Hour.
Yeah, I imagine if a good BSP structure is a good BSP structure, no matter what you say.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody's done the work. Before I broke my wrist, I was thinking about, I wanted to take Stablo and rewire it to look like Ortona in Italy. And do Canadians versus British German paratroopers.
Right, I'm in the church.
It's the same sort of situation.
Oh gosh. Someone's got Papa Shells coming through the speakers very, very loud.
Oh wait, there's a second one.
Borden, I think you've got the Papa Shell coming through your speakers quite loud there, mate. Got him. As long as no one comes up my sides.
I forgot that my micro works by voice.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I can't hear it now.
Fuck. Oh, what's my bloody thing doing? Why are you playing around on... I know you pulled
Adds
a
to the
grenade there
realism.
just because it came through the speakers.
Adds to the realism.
Gotcha. Yeah, confusing layout, but I don't think it's awful. It probably just needs a bit of a visual overhaul, if anything, so you can figure out where things are with landmarks and whatnot. No. Where's everyone?
You guys see machine guns being used as support weapons very often? Mostly I see them being used as giant submachine guns.
Depends
Well,
on the
the
game.
problem if you try to do suppressing fire, you will take a bullet in the head. So
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's an issue.
well, that's a problem that every game has. So
Yeah, that's pretty much every time I tried to do suppressive fire, it's been almost every map. It's like, oops, you got a bullet.
Oh, nice.
Gotcha.
Just a few maps where you don't.
Thanks, lecturer.
God, I keep getting lost every time I die.
Let's stop playing my games, John. I'm the one that gets lost every time it gets killed.
Oh, no, that's not good. I like playing this game. It's an interesting game. Has the church only got one entrance? That's not good.
Very cheap trick.
One machine gun you can control each door
Ah, smeggy smegs.
easily. What's that on?
To be honest, I think machine guns, the further this series goes, they're just turning into very, very heavy assault rifles, really, aren't they?
Definitely the MG34. Now that was what you're supposed to do with the Bren guns, as it turns out.
Yeah,
Well, by the end of the war, anyway.
I'm thinking more sort of like Rising Storm 2. The machine guns are pretty much just heavy assault rifles.
well, it has the same problem. If you try to do suppressing fire, you die. So
Yeah.
actually, the only game where you can do suppressing fire and don't die that I know, it's an Napoleonic War for Guten Blade, because you only have muskets, you know.
Every
The
time I
creep
see,
does that.
every few times that I die, I seem to fall through the floor.
That means you're
That's
really
great.
killed. You're on your way to hell.
Hooray! Well, I am a German at the moment, so.
Yeah.
Oh, Schütze is here.
That means that everyone's going to die as he aims at them and shoots them once with his impeccable aim.
I love random nades.
Well, you know, I think that's the biggest problem with these tight maps is they just turn into nade spam fests. Not today, Spartan. Not today. We've got a reasonable number of players this week, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the numbers have been pretty good. 8 or 9 aside sometimes. Like, people I don't recognize.
I've been noticing there's sort of like more Darkest Hour players recently, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I used to be afraid of Shitzy, and then I started watching his videos.
I just think he's a very patient player, more than anything.
Yeah, his response times are pretty good. So he can take that minute to make sure of his shot faster than most of us. But I was watching one, like we were on opposite sides in a Mare Nostrum game. And I'm up on a hill trying to nail people with a 2-pounder gun. And they're like, missed, missed. Oh, I'm doing horrible. And then I watched his video of him down in the valley trying to get across. It's like, oh shit, he almost got us. Oh shit. It's terrifying the heck out of him.
But I think as well, more than anything, he's really experienced.
Well, I watched some of his he does a lot of air-to-air stuff too.
Yeah, I see his planes where he's flying around Stalingrad. He's got very specific tastes, where he'll play a lot of different kind of games, but they're all kind of World War II based, which is fair enough. Apart from when he plays dating sims for whatever reason.
Oh, I haven't seen one of the dating sims ones yet.
I think he played a couple of really, you know, he was doing it for a goof around. There was a couple of really daft dating sims he played.
Who are you talking about?
Just these videos. Well,
I don't watch him, so he's a good YouTuber?
He's not too bad, not too bad. I don't think he takes it that serious, if you know what I mean, but he does lots of World War II stuff.
He does lots of commentary, which is one thing I like in English. Was it last week they were playing Tigrid's over at his girlfriend's house. And his girlfriend's watching an American sitcom I recognize.
I'll just say, Corian, I'll do it when we're finished, because anything I say is right on stream currently, if you know what I mean.
Okay, no problem.
Just send me a message after the fight night and I'll give you an answer. Actually, it's not, I can answer it here if you know what I mean. Do you mind if I do it in public?
Well, are you afraid for your social score?
Not bothered, but you got to bear in mind it's just my answer. You got to press the use key to ring the bell. Did anyone else see that?
Where is it?
I thought I heard a female voice.
Press use key to ring the bell.
Huh. Cool.
I think I can hear it, but it's very faint.
Yeah. Well, to answer the question, Corian, it seems quite low paid for what it is, because it's only like £1,300 a month, if you know how much that is in euros, which is about 1,500-ish. But you've got to bear in mind, Chinese economy, the PPP, that's the equivalent of roughly £2,500 to £3,000 a month in real terms, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but that's not bad, but good, you know.
Yeah. I mean, everyone I've talked to is like, that's terrible for a teacher, and I point out, do you know how cheap things in China are?
What city in China?
Shenzhen, potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, in Beijing it'll be a lot more expensive, but I've very specifically said I don't want to be in Beijing.
I wasn't binging on. It was atrocious. Like I couldn't breathe. Can you believe it?
Where's that, sorry?
Like it for a week. It was like it was burning in my lungs.
No, I'll let you sort out what... Is it all clear there, mate? Seems clear. Nope, you got Grossman. Didn't Grossman run that server that had all that drama for a while?
Yeah. Well, I remember the drama server, yeah. Yeah, that's an old Darkest Hour name.
Trying to avoid the drama where I can, but I always get involved somehow. Right, they've smoked the centre.
Nah,
Church is a bit harder to take than the rest of it by the look of it. Good and so good, good and. Oh, never mind. Got Grossman. Again. He needs to be careful with his grenades, doesn't he? Oh, where are they? They're capping it.
Well, I can't help because I am lost.
No, I just got shot.
Oh, 50-50.
Ah, good game though. What now? What now? What should we go for?
You never play Sturgis Go Farm, so
Partisan for the straight means chaos current to be so fun.
You knew that?
Go
Yes,
major.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh. Oh god, I keep dragging my bloody... Oh god, no, no.
These are,
That would have been interesting if I sent that message, but it doesn't really matter because I don't think anyone's watching, are they? I can't tell because unfortunately I'm on my phone for monitoring, and phone monitoring is useless.
the system's really busy today.
Oh, Partisan Forest then. We are in the Forest of Partisans.
Take care.
I'm gonna be a regular rifleman again. Okay.
Germany.
Oh, it's this one. I remember Bart showing this. He put it into infrared, I think, when he did one of his videos.
Oh.
I've got cables.
This Does Sav go through and rotate the forgotten maps? Like say, take the map we're playing the most and take it out and put in another map you found?
Don't think so. I think he just
The same
adds
thing.
maps.
Okay.
For
It's sort of
them,
like
middle.
Oh,
reverse Premier League effect. You know, like if you get
What?
played too much, you fall out of forgotten maps because you're obviously not forgotten.
this is right.
Ah. Never mind.
Carry him up. Actually.
We've got the Schulz even. They're taking the western outpost.
City is being the sandbags. Throwing a nade. One.
Oh, you got me from behind.
Point blank. I didn't realise you were there, and that was a reaction more than anything. Where was that from, Corian? Who's shooting at us?
I couldn't
fast.
even hear.
On the ridge.
I'm dead. You got him, Morden?
I got him.
Hi, Jeannie. Oh, slow.
Oh.
Hitting the election trail.
Someone.
I got an advent calendar for my girlfriend.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, they have Harry Potter, Star Wars, the Avengers,
You got me too.
everything that's in there, so it's not a surprise.
Bugatti license. It's nice.
A Lego Bugatti?
Yeah, a
Wow.
real.
A Veyron or an old-fashioned one?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's new at the library? Oh, okay. All the other branches open, I know that. And
Okay.
apparently you can somehow print wirelessly now from your phone.
Извини, браток.
I wonder how that's going to work out. One of my super geeky friends is stoked about it. So. Well, think about it though. I mean, like that was like a lot of the time that's what people came into the library to do. They wanted a computer so they could print something off because they didn't have a printer. So there we go. Yeah. Well,
MP41 is kind
sometimes
of
it's just a page or
accurate,
two there.
by the way.
MP41's a good
For that
gun.
you don't really need a printer anymore.
It's the skin of the.
I mean, I have a printer and I barely use it anymore. Right? The only thing I print off these days is, the spotter's guide for car races. Car races, so I can figure out which car I'm looking at. Yeah,
Zombies.
yeah, it's about the only reason I have PSN right now. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. The main reason I have like cable TV. It's hardly,
Grossman.
it's hardly anything. Nope. Yeah, it's sports. Yeah. I watch the football and stuff like that too. So, a friend of mine just came out, so you sort of have to gamble that they'll still be there if they ever go on sale. So, like a friend of mine every year at Advent, he starts showing off what little Lego Star Wars figure he got. I thought that'd be cool. And then I looked at the figures. Oh, maybe not. Actually.
I can't do
Oh,
that.
but Tara
Dave.
would probably want to have the Harry Potter one.
Oh,
This is the Harry Potter one. Yeah.
I got lucky that time.
Just turned 50.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Oh, Lego.
No, that was terrible.
In space. I haven't watched it, but I know of it.
Terrible at throwing
And I know
grenades.
at the convention I go to in Toronto, they have a Lego room every year now. And they're in there building something all weekend. Yeah, I wanted to try and get something like that started at the library, and somebody stole the Lego.
Is it, are we doing a picture?
Well, we started making something. We're going to work on it the next one.
I think yes, 4 people who at least are ready. So
Well, Sigurd's not playing ball, I think.
we're going to work out. So
I think Schultz and Sigurd are basically just playing by their own rules anyway. Yeah, Schultz and Sigurd are playing by their own rules.
Anyway.
Dawson is not in the count. What he said.
Yeah.
Ты куда стреляешь?
Right. And actually make, like, yeah, that's the big thing now. It's like in the 60s when they first came out, it was like you figure out what you want to make out of it. And now it's like, you buy a kit and this is what you can make out of it. Mhm. Yeah, like these things, like these tool buildings. These always took it. What about the other two little guys?
Ты куда
There's
стреляешь?
figures for tabletop
По
role
своим
playing.
бьёшь.
Like Dungeons and Dragons and science fiction games. So he'd be good for like a bad guy. And here I feel like he's wearing like gear on his head. Yeah. He's wearing like night vision. Night vision goggles. Yeah. Is that correct? Is it
ceasefire.
Берегись,
Rebecca?
танки!
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Yeah, Sigurd's not playing,
Куда
so
лупишь?
that's cool.
So Western Point is ours.
Totally Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Куда
Oh, at
стреляешь?
night. No. Okay, just an hour? You barely get started in an hour.
Куда лупишь?
When I
Куда
played Dungeons
лупишь?
and Dragons in university, we started at 1 o'clock on a Sunday and we'd go to like 10. And even my traveler group, we tend to go for 2 hours at a shot. They all get tired.
something tells me this isn't working. That guy's not listening,
It
is
needs to
he?
be advertised.
Oh, somebody got.
Gordon, no.
What's on the website that people check every day, right? Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go meet somebody, so I'll drop by and see you guys sometime soon.
Yeah.
Куда стреляешь?
Safety dance might not work here.
Oh, I saw that movie, was it? Oh, Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings.
Which one, sorry?
It's the latest Marvel movie.
Oh, I'm not interested in Marvel stuff, so I can't comment.
Oh, but it's set in China.
Yeah, I saw it as with the Chinese guy, but I just thought, no, thank you.
You
I
mean
don't- I'm not.
you mean Shang-Chi?
I just don't.
Shang-Chi.
I don't really care for Marvel stuff, to be honest.
It's more a martial arts movie than it is a Marvel.
Yeah, it's still a Marvel thing, so my brain says no.
Okay. But anyway, one of the characters, played by Aquafina, her battle tactic is to, when she gets into a fight with somebody, she starts singing Hotel California at the top of her lungs.
Fair enough.
So we lose this map. I
Next
guess.
fight night, that's going to be my new tactic.
What, singing Hotel California to distract the enemy?
Don't shoot me. Yes, don't shoot me, shoot me. But like, it's not while I'm singing. You can't shoot me. No, Sav, you can't shoot me when I'm singing.
That didn't work.
Oh,
Got Sigurd anyway. How do I survive all that? I don't know. Get up the hill, you fatso. Oh,
gotcha.
you got me anyway.
Oh. Zalomo somewhere. Ah. Lol.
Right. Put my
What's the
spear
person
on.
playing on or talking on this?
Oh, they're taking it. They're taking it. They're taking the western outpost.
GG.
Yeah, it looks about done.
It's over.
Corporal Korean is minus 4 points.
We're using a
Possible.
lot of demo charges.
Voilà, mais killed like 2 times the size. I killed the squad team, killed the squad leader 2 times with grenade, so.
Yeah, it could be worse.
The grenade.
Okay, what we're going to try for now?
To the farm.
It looks like we're going for the farm anyway, before I could even vote.
I never did. I want to look to see what it looks like.
Fair enough. Oh, got a lot of things downloading. Oh god, that's slow.
Yes.
I think.
Wait, no, I disconnected on the region. I don't know. It's fast.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm going to disconnect and see what happens. There we go. Yeah, much faster.
Oh, it's a shit. It's a tank. What? It's the same map again? Oh, and I crashed.
Oh.
Oh, that's tank.
I forgot this is a shitty map.
Which map is that? The farm?
Yeah. Oh, I remember playing this. We spent ages trying to get to the place because it's so huge.
We're all cigarette smokers who get tired fast.
Or is it? It's not that big, actually.
Oh, plane.
Oh, yeah.
Big time, so no fire.
Come on, get around that object.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to the Central Heights, then. True, it is a nicer map for pigs, with what Slovak and Link said. Yeah, more planes flying over.
Place smog downtown,
Ah, stop it!
but no friendly fire.
Не стрелять!
Oh,
Прекратить огонь!
What are you doing?
don't shoot at me, please. What the hell? Fucking what the hell?
Ah.
Okay. Ah.
No. Oh, thank you for the follow.
What? Someone actually watch your stream?
Are you streaming
yeah.
right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now. I just noticed the follow came in. Oh, for God's sake, who's shooting at me?
Trigger?
Oh, Spartan.
Oh, third guess.
Тяжелые танки, берегись!
Oh, for
I
some
don't
reason-
know if he's Russian or not, but I typed in Russian. Ребята, заебал 50 раз попроси. Блядь.
Funny thing was, if I really wanted to kill Spartan, an IS-2 can probably take out his little crappy Hanamag easy.
Maybe we need to kill him, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. But
The problem with Fightnights are you need everyone to just
maybe-
get in one. I mean, Spartan's a regular, but I don't think he does pictures, because the pictures has only really been a thing for the past 2 or 3 weeks, hasn't it? Go on, Zukov.
Zukov. It means Zhukov. Not really Zukov.
Есть так точно!
More like apology. So where we gonna peek?
I'm sitting next to this panther like this.
Tanks.
Uh-oh, he's back.
Shoot him, please.
With pleasure.
Oh. Um,
Oh, we're a cow!
oh. Uh, you can pick up truck because it will be faster to get to the point.
You can't do anything to me. Go away.
Maybe we need to choose another point where Spartan can see us. I'll go
Oh, he's figured out doing HE to summon to me eventually.
Don't make selfish, man.
Oh, I got rid of them a while anyway. I got shunted. Ah well, never mind.
Molotov Ribbentrop Pact.
Yeah, Yoshi left the battlefield because people aren't playing, I don't think so.
Well, myself, I think I will leave soon too, so...
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Only had one beer tonight.
No, right. Oh.
What is that? Oh, it looks actually like a Russian tank.
Well, good night everyone. See you later.
Okay. See you around, mate.
See you next time.
I might call it early soon. I might play something else because this is all kind of just falling apart because people just tried to do the photo and the photo didn't work and now people are just getting a bit messy. Might stream some PS1 games, we'll see.
You stream PS1 games?
I'll probably just open my PlayStation 1 emulator and see what I can stream. Oh, it's a shame this is a really good map.
On the one.
Joining Axis on the defence. Pardon me, pardon me.
Can go Ox. No. So That. That's infantry map, that's good.
Honestly, this is a really good map. It's just cut off the first section of it. Oh, hang on. How do I get in there? I'm treating it like it's a defense map. It's not a defense map. It's a open free-for-all map.
Yes. Conquest Assault, like it was called in Battlefield 1942.
Damn it, no!
Yeah,
You just shot Schulze.
and I'm got.
Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Am I stuck under this train? I hope I'm not stuck under the train.
Come this one.
Still got Urko though.
Thanks. Yeah, also.
Where I am.
Probably got that wrong.
Check the other side.
Jawohl!
Maybe let's go to the tower.
Zu Befehl!
Oh, shit. Getting some good shots for some reason.
Got him.
Oh, are you wearing a winter uniform? You are!
Let's see.
How are you in your winter uniform?
I don't know why I wear winter uniform, but
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Sniper
white.
seems to be in this white winter uniform. I was about to say you'd be the White Death, but he was Finnish.
A lot of time. See some
Yeah, we're losing players quite fast now, so I'm probably going to change game after this.
yeah, maybe that's gonna be last map today.
Wir brauchen Hilfe hier! Zu Befehl!
Oh well. Wow, that's a pleasant sight!
So you are gonna live here?
Yeah, I'm leaving it for the moment, and I'm just going to go and see what PlayStation 1 game I'm going to stream. So I'll say night, mate.
So good night.
Okay, and with that, let's see. Yeah, technical bobbins. And yeah. Okay. So, what thing should I play for the PlayStation? Because I have been looking to do some PlayStation emulation for Why Not sake recently. So, let's see. Shall I make it nice and pretty? I probably will. Excuse me as I fiddle around with this nonsense. No, I don't want to use the regular emulator. Point. So. Duck Station. Right, now I've got to figure out what game am I going to play. Because I've got to change my stream. To another game. And it will be retro. Because that seems to be what is best for that kind of thing. Retro, done. You know what? I might do Soul Reaver. Yeah, why not? I'm going to do the original Soul Reaver. Let's get rid of that. Oh, the followers, it looks like they were bots. That's unsurprising, but whatever. Right. On to, let me see the settings. Am I doing it enhanced? Because why not do it in enhanced rather than... No, I don't want that. Texture filtering bilinear. Why not? True color filters. Geometry correction. Emulation settings. Console settings. Enable clock speed. 115% clock speed. Apologies for this, it's just when you play PlayStation 1 games, you might as well enhance them. So, Soul Reaver. Legacy of Kain. JKJ. Legacy of Kain, there we go. That works? Yep. I'm just going to test to see how the sound is. Okay. Oh gosh, caught up in things. Blah 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 blah, blah blah blah. Oh gosh. Let me see, that's going to screw it up for a moment. Volume mixer. Legacy of Kain. Down to... There we go. And back to the game. Let me see if this works. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yep, fine. Oh gosh, it looks like bots are following me like crazy at the moment, which is, I guess it's nice, but the point is they're not going to follow for more than 10 minutes. That's a lot of bots following me. Whoever's botting me, thanks, I guess, but... Well, here we go. Soul Reaver. Start game. I'm not going to load. I am going to start a new game.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren.
One of my favourite intro sequences.
I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift.
Sure, it's a bit fuzzy, but God, it's a good game.
Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord.
What was that flashing? Is that thunder outside? Because it has been very rainy and stormy recently.
For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead. Cast him in.
As cheesy as it is, this was fantastic for the day. Voice acting.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell.
That was a classy line. Just that whole section.
An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
He's had better days, I think, hasn't he? And big octopus, big pile of sushi waiting to be eaten. I have got the PC version of this, but the PC version is shit, so it's better to emulate the PS1 one.
I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
Tony J was a fantastic voice actor.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver. My angel of death.
Ah, Tony J. What a fantastic voice actor. Shame he died, but then again he did die a very long time ago. At one moment, this might go a bit funny, but I think I've got a screen filter on. Oh yeah, I had post-processing on, my apologies, that's why it was a bit fuzzy. Oh me, oh silly, silly me. Get rid of the mouse pointer. Right, is that, yep, everything's back. Yep, my apologies, that fuzziness shouldn't have been there, but that was a screen filter I put on, just to make it look like a TV. But I'm not playing it in base mode, so I'm going to turn the screen filters off. But yeah, Soul Reaver is one of my favourite old school kind of 3D platformers.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
Very informative, Mr. J. Except for we don't really know what it is yet. In fact, it's kind of weird playing these old games and realising how really on the nose the tutorials were. Because I know new games have tutorials in, but these PlayStation 1 games, the tutorials are just, this is how you move by pressing a button. Lovely.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You've become a devourer of souls.
Sounds tasty.
To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
All the green floaty things. So, hold circle, except for I don't have a PlayStation pad, so it's not circle. Which makes Raziel do this. Shows off his lovely jawbone, or lack thereof. Lovely souls, fantastic. I can move on now. I do think it's funny, it doesn't even presume you know how to jump. One of the most basic things you can do.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
Okay. The thing was, I imagine if I played this back in the day when I first played it, the first thing I probably did was just press the buttons to find out what happens. And triangle doesn't do anything, but that's because I've got nothing to use triangle with.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Slua, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
Or in basic English, here, little tutorial fight. Raziel, don't die to these things. Oh, for God's sakes, I just pressed the wrong bloody button. It's pressing the crawl button, not the face button. Silly me. Remember, this was also really kind of touted as a kind of alternative to Tomb Raider. But, no, don't push the wall. It's not really Tomb Raider-ish, it's just very early kind of...
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
I think this is only really compared to Tomb Raider because it was a 3D platformer. And it wasn't a cutesy platformer. But this is more like a Metroidvania, to be honest. Whereas Tomb Raider, the level structure is more like, dare I say it, Quake or Doom. And this is one of the cool kind of unique features. You can shift planes. And everything moves around.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Fair enough. But this is where it's better than the PC version, because the PC version, for some reason, the music's busted.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Pardon me? I remember seeing a couple of YouTubers go, oh, that's an excuse, they didn't realise. Yet again, Metroidvania, I can swim later. And as with Metroidvanias, it's finding bits that you can't do yet.
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
I guess things at a distance
I
don't
knew my
render properly.
opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch.
That sounds
I have to
interesting.
modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Or, in basic layman's terms, you have to use the environment to get kills. Which is a cool idea. And that didn't work.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Oh no. Better jump on this box and get into my mouth. There you go.
This guy, equally can't be bothered to impale him simply because it's more fiddly. I should use the D-pad for movement because it's a little more precise. Oh, for God's sakes. Actually, yeah, let me try and...
Yeah. Stuck him on a spike.
And I can eat his soul. But it seems like the combat in this is going to be cool, because at this point, that's a really interesting way of doing combat, rather than just punching things to death. Use the environment, but I think the biggest criticism of this game, people moan about the block puzzles, which I'm going to do in a second, but I think it's the combat just doesn't expand beyond the first
Your
10
physical
minutes.
prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Cool. I actually like the fact they explain it, because unlike Tomb Raider, where you could push blocks like this, it doesn't explain why Lara Croft, this young lady who I don't doubt she's strong, is still quite human, can pull blocks like this. And how do I know where to go? I just use the buttons to look around. And I can't describe. I mean, this is an old game now, so this is not impressive. But for some reason, back in the 90s, oh, you can see the tears in the textures. This was super impressive just to see this kind of an area in 3D. Oh god, I feel old. No, Raziel, don't push the wall. Jump up the wall. Silly ghoul. And also, I can grab weapons. Now, it doesn't actually explain that in a tutorial, oddly enough. Everything else is tutorialized.
My God!
But not weapons.
The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
Oh no! Wobbly Town
is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Is that actually someone following me, or is that another bot? If that's somebody actually following me, why thanks to you. If it's not, if it's another bot, then well, okay. Yeah, that'll be a bot. Considering not YouTube, Twitch seems to be not very good at stopping these bots at the moment. Wow, that's a lot of follows I'm getting at the moment. Are they going to be disappearing it in a minute or two? Because I imagine it's just a bot. Wow. Considering I've only got 2 viewers, in which case I thank the other people who are watching. I doubt the other people are actually really there. For God's sakes, come on, guys. Whoever's running these bots, I'm not falling for it. Is this some kind of way to point out somebody's cheating the system or something? Or saying, you can get more followers by doing that? No. No, don't do that. I'm not interested. Stop it. Please. No. I don't like it. I don't know how this is gaming the system. Simply because, well, I don't understand. I don't understand how it helps anyone. Is it so, you know, by getting your bots to follow more people, it makes it seem like there's a more legitimate account there? I don't know. I really don't know. Right, I've got a weapon now that's capable of attacking many things. And yet again, if that is actually a legitimate person, I do thank you for the follow, but else, maybe not. Right, that's fast travel opened. In fact, that's the only way to really make progress in the game, simply because every time you stop playing, it respawns you back at the Elder God right at the start of the game. And you have to then fast travel from there to get where you want to go. because this is where it's cool. Impalement! And yet again, this build up to the combat, I admit, at this point it does seem like the combat is fantastic. And you think, oh, like a good Metroidvania, it'll expand on that. No. At this point, this is all the combat in the game.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss, my tomb, and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
I wonder how they've done. It's not as if everything to do with Uraziel has been completely destroyed. I wonder. Now it plays the I'm loading a new section music. Another fantastic thing about this game was there was no clear loading screens. You just transitioned from one point to another without issues. Right, I've been drinking beer, so I'm going to have to say one moment. Let's see. Yep, be right back. I need a pee. And I'm back, and I'm actually going to do something very quickly. I'm going to properly update my Twitch kind of settings, simply because there we go. That's a little more appropriate, I think. That should bring me back. There we go. Oh, I should have paused the game. I was losing health. A lot of health. And, oh no, 2 dudes. It'll be interesting if the fights were... Are you going to come as well, mate? Or are you just going to stand around at the back? Bailment! No, Raziel, get on the bloody side. Oh, you daft sausage. Come on, eat the soul. Oh, good boy. No, I'm trying to grab that thing. Because Raziel's attacks just are really flunky and not particularly weighty at all. I prefer this one. Seems to do more damage, I think. Oh no! My house!
Utter desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
Oh, whose hand? Left hand, right hand? Third hand? Use my third arm? Oh, that's some frame rate drops. Thank you, PlayStation, for your rather goofy old hardware. And where was that soul going? It's trying to run away. Oh no. Eat another soul. That guy's a bit annoyed, so I'll grab a torch. Oh. I think this is the biggest problem with the game. It just lets you bring weapons with you throughout the whole thing, and as such, it just trivializes combat. So, oh, that was a step I couldn't stand on. It's just a shame because it is such an interesting game, and the combat potential is great. I've said to her, I think I've seen a few people also say this. This is one of the few things that really should be remade, but just won't get remade because people at Square Enix who own this are just idiots, and they won't take advantage of the fact they've got this fucking fantastic IP. But no, we need a 400th Tomb Raider game. And not to mention a Final Fantasy game that's going to be in development for another 10 friggin' years and ends up being boring again. Up here, so I can't open the door. Impalement! And at this point, I mean, we've only just started the game and already the combat's generic. I mean, that could have been a good thing to have if there was no weapons, because chucking him in there, yeah, that will kill him instantly. That'd be cool, but nah, never mind. You know what? I'm purposely going to get rid of that. But that watery pool, it just shows you that. Get rid of that. Shows you there's extra routes forward, and yet again, it always made me wonder why people said, oh, you can't go in it because of the PS1's limitations. Eat the soul, you bastard. If it's the PS1's limitations, then a pool that size, I mean, that's a bit of a weird thing to have for that pool if you're never going to go down there, but yeah, maybe this is just me complaining about things I've heard people say when they really don't know what they're talking about. Oh, slow down, slow down. I guess that's one advantage the PC version has. It doesn't have the slowdown. Leave the staff because it's a bit boring. A rock? I wonder what this is going to be useful for. Instantly smacked him silly. Ah, that didn't work. Yeah, impalement. I think the environments in this were just designed for, you know, the actual adventure, but they didn't really think about the combat that deeply, which is sad, because it seems such a cool idea. the amount of things that are in this game, but they never really got expanded upon. More souls to eat. I guess another disadvantage the PC version had as well was you can't just use gamepads straight off. You had to configure them through Xpadder or whatnot. You had to install something. Ah, that's no good. I'll grab the good stick. Give me the stick. Give me a stick. Go on, good boy. Get a stick.
No! Please!
My God! His face is low poly.
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Impale that guy. Eat soul. The other guy is just no threat at all. So what? You know what? You can burn, mate. Toasty, toasty, toasty. So I'm just trying to imagine if this combat system had a more kind of kinetic, kind of shooting people around, throwing people around a little more, I don't know, in an exciting manner. Because, yeah, PS1 games of this area, they didn't really get combat done very well. Right, that's a human. I'm going to leave him alone, because if I kill him, I have to fight the rest of the humans.
Bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Yes. Yes, they were. Ow. Don't scratch me, you piece of shit. I'll have to eat your soul. Which I'm going to do anyway, because that's my job as a soul reaver. But as I say, humans, if you kill that one... Oh, he's still attacking. The rest of the humans throughout the game will attack you. If you leave him, don't even attack him once, from now on, humans don't attack you. Which is an interesting feature. More importantly, I only found out recently, to be honest. Should actually look around, as I would have done back in the day, but no, I'm old, and because I'm old, I know what I'm doing. In fact, I think this section I've played so many times, it's silly. The entire game, I only played it through twice, I think.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Or, in basic terms, this guy's kind of shit, so he's the first boss. Now, to be honest, the first dungeon is quite big. Eat soul, eat soul. And I do actually like the kind of graveyard motif they've got going on here. I mean, these environments are really cool for, you know, mid to late 90s. There were better looking PlayStation 1 games, but this was a very good looking game for the PS1 era, I think. And these ones are really kind of pathetic. I'm gonna eat the other guy's soul first before I Give him a couple more love taps. Come on, mate. You need to brighten up a little bit, I think. It's a bit too bright, but I can live with that. Nom, 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 nom. Now that always makes me sick. But even though I've been drinking, that didn't actually affect me that bad this week. Or this time. I think this is my kind of entire kind of life story when it comes to games. The opening section I've played so many times, it's silly that I know it off by heart. The latter sections, I really don't know about. Oh dear, I'm sniffling because England got very, very cold very, very quickly. Ah, Graves, what's in here? Oh. It's one of the shitty vampires, that's what's in here. I'll eat his soul. And I'll take his stick, because sticks are nice. Onto this platform. Onto this one. Of course I can fly. Or glide. Or float. Oh, I guess I missed one, but it doesn't really matter because I'm into the next room. Smack him about. Impale him. Eat the soul. Eventually. There's not much in here. Always remember this having something in here. When he's looking at something. Where did you come from? It doesn't matter, you're pathetic. 2 smacks and you're down. I'm sure this has got some kind of hidden secret in it. No. Two points to impale the dudes, but as I say, the combat's a bit dull, so... I'm gonna leave it, because I don't remember there being anything in here. There's probably a health bonus. Oh! Oh no, 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 that's the guy through the door who's gone. Forget that guy. Go on, let's move on. Through here, and I think this is the first moment where you have to think about puzzling. Right, there's a gate here. Can't do anything about it. What do I do? Well, there's rafters up there. I'm gonna throw that away because things change around.
Beware, Raziel.
Oh, no.
These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm.
Oh dear.
When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of
Oh, thank you for the follow, whoever that is. If you're a proper person, excellent. If you're a bot, go away. For I am trying to beat this thing right now. Yeah, you're a bot. Oh, now to fight this guy. No, no. The soul is mine. That's right. You get in my mouth. Get in my belly. I always found this Soul Reaver game more satisfying than the latter ones, simply because I found the Spectral Realm monsters to be not particularly interesting altogether, but there was always something really kind of creepy about the wraiths. And now, This gives you an idea of how cool it was for the Spectral Realm back in the day. So you see all the textures warp around. Right. Now to do something that the game never really told you to do. Ah, no, it does tell you. And I guess I can understand probably the other major criticism of this game was, Jesus Christ, this is a lot of block puzzles. Open the door. Am I going to walk the dinosaur? No, I'm just going to crawl around. Wonder what I do in here. There's 2 platforms. Well, that seems to have moved this down, but it seems that Raziel has weight to him. Weight that pull a platform down, so if I landed on that one, it would also pull it down. I wonder if there's a way where there's a place where things have no heft nor lift. But first, more block puzzles. I don't actually think the block puzzles are that bad, but it's just the fact you have to manipulate the blocks in the way that you do. Oh, I've got to pull that spike out of that guy, because... which wakes him up, but he's got Wraith powers now, as you can see. Now I impale him. Do you mind? I'm trying to eat a soul. Right, your buddy's dead, so now I can impale you. Excellent. Give me the pokey stick. Pull the block back. No, camera. No, you fiendish beast. Oi! My god, my brick gave birth to a thing. A thing that seems to have eaten a lot of my health, to be honest. Now, let's try that again, but without the shitty camera. No, no. Duck Raziel. Good boy. Good. Cool. Flip the block over again. Move the block 1 space. I've got to be careful, because if I push in the wrong direction, you'll just push it off the edge. No, Raziel. Good boy, good boy, good goal. Let's pull it this way. Alright, let's not pull it that way. Let's only pull it to one square. Now let's do it a little more. Now move the camera so you don't push it in the wrong bloody direction. And now the door is open. But no, I'm stuck at the bottom. So once more, go into the other realm. Is there any souls in here? I can hear one. Yep, there's a soul. But actually, I don't want to get that soul because at the moment I need to get on a platform in a world where there's no transformations in the regular realm. Because if there's one thing in this realm, is time stands still. Nowhere heft nor lift, so I've got no weight, so I can stand on this block. Now I'm going to be careful because I don't want to... There we go. And now I can jump across. Nice and easy. But yet again, there's a blockage, so I can't get through. Change realms back. I seem to need to do something. It's pretty impressive that Raziel's strength, though. He can carry 2 blocks. Now, I can't push it in because that'll squash him. And that made it click, so obviously something's going to change. Now, that other block, I need to push it in there. But if you see, the pattern's on the side, but it's on the wrong side. What do I do, I wonder? The answer is flip. And once more, flip again. But it's still wrong. So once more, flip again. Quite flippant, to be honest. Unlike the camera, which is flipping annoying. And there we go. The way forward is open. Up the stairs, up this slope. Through into a new room. And this is where the dungeon is absolutely enormous. Because all of that was just to do that. Because one thing I didn't do when I was down here was look around because I was on autopilot. Before, I had to jump across there. But what there was also was this little kind of area where I can push a couple of blocks. One of those blocks wasn't there. So grab this. Push it across. And that by itself just isn't quite enough for Raziel to get up. Come on, Raziel. You can do it, you little silly ghoul. I mean, that is such a 90s puzzle, though. You're almost able to do something, but not quite. So we're going to make you take an enormous detour just to push a block. So you can jump up a little bit further. I'm not saying it's bad, but, I mean, Half-Life did that kind of crap all the bloody time, to be honest. Go for a swim. Silly boy. And your soul? Yep. Your soul is mine. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Again, quite an impressive looking area. Would be even more impressive if one for the fact it's all covered in fog. But then again, the PlayStation 1 was hardly known for its hardware qualities. In fact, I think the Sega Saturn was a lot better than the PlayStation. It's just the Saturn was a real piece of shit to develop for. Oi, where are you going? There you are. Do you mind? Become bacon. I'm not sure what kind of bacon that would be. I don't think I'd want to eat it, but irrespective, let's keep going. More dudes. Do you mind? That one's down. Eat the soul. Oh gosh, Raziel, what are you doing? Get a grip of yourself. Get a grip of the pole. And get a munch of that dude's soul. Okay, let's keep going. I'm starting to get a bit tipsy, I think, with all this beer. To be honest, I'm mainly drinking because I finally got my university diploma, so I'm happy. And so, I'm finally a Bachelor of Arts after all these years of being sick and all that, and finally getting the bit of paper. After a lot of messing around and a lot of drama to do with paperwork, to be honest. Oh, I can't believe it's taken this long to actually get my BA. It's been about 6 years because I've been so ill. But yep, all done. Right. And this dungeon keeps going. This is huge. Why? There's a humanoid. But as I say, I didn't kill the other guy. And so this guy... Ah, hello. Yeah, hello, Mr. Human. I'm going up. Bye. Well, I can target him, but no. That makes things a lot easier in the long run. It also means I can't eat the souls of those guys, because they're a good little bit of health every so often. Pull the switch for big room with motors, but not much puzzling, which I'm going to forgive, simply because, yet again, this is the early days of 3D and people weren't quite sure what they were doing. In fact, this is one of the worst dungeons because it's just huge and doesn't make any sense. That could be criticised because it's sort of like vampires in medieval times, but it's got machines. I don't know, I like these kind of early industrial kind of designs where it's sort of semi-fantasy and semi-kind of... Do you mind? Semi-fantasy, but early industrial revolution kind of designs. Oh, no. I think the biggest problem with combat is it takes so long to do, but it's not really satisfying. If combat was a lot more satisfying, it wouldn't be as bad, but it's just something that's in the way rather than something that's a challenge. Plus, as I said before, I don't think Raziel's kind of combat skills are particularly interesting. Pull the lever. Which lowers the floor. And this is where I can't remember exactly what you've got to do, because this is where the game's going to slow down for me, and I start to get stuck. In fact, have I been playing long? I've not even been playing. I've been playing about an hour, I think, and I'm already right at the end of the first boss. Interesting. Getting some big frame drops, but as I mentioned before, I don't know if that's because I'm running Fraps, and Fraps doesn't like this. Not Fraps. Oh god, I've not run Fraps in years. OBS. OBS might be causing issues with the frame rate. My crappy old computer. Am I supposed to be doing something down here? I can't remember. In fact, if there's one thing I can criticise DuckStation for, if you run OBS, it does not like OBS at all. Because I know I'm supposed to be placing these braziers on... Ah, yes, I remember now. I've got to burn all the support away. Pardon me. I tried to capture some video in Duck Station for just to demonstrate how good Duck Station was, and Tekken 3, Jesus Christ, that ran bad. And that bit, and one more, I think. There we go. Which will make the platform drop down violently. I think that's where you place it. No. Yep, satisfying click sound indicates you've put it in the right place. Thank you, sound designer and level designer. Oh god, I'm stuck. No, don't do that, Raziel. Get in the fire. You're a vampire. Fire is bad for your corpsiness. That said, I don't think fire affects Raziel too much. Water does, but fire, not really. Another satisfying click. Bring that down here. Now I'm on the wrong side of the box. No, Raziel, you silly prick. Satisfying click. And last one. Where did the platform go? Right out of my view. Doesn't matter. Because I think that's opened something. Yeah, open the gate. And on we go to the first boss. Oh no! Ominous.
Show yourself, creature.
Do you not recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Melchiah?
Yes, brother. You should have stayed where the master sent you, Raziel.
Oh no.
You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan?
Kind of like Tarby.
Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear.
Oh my god, the alt-right's everywhere.
Change are so unsettling.
Just like Twitter.
I feel no revulsion for this form. Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance.
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
What? I'm already dead. That doesn't do anything. Yet again, I remember this when it first came out. God, that everything about this just seemed really high tech for its time. I wonder how to beat him. Oh fuck, I got that timing wrong. I keep pressing the right stick hoping that'll move the camera, but no, that's not how this works. So I'll do this side first. So you've got a portcullis that drops when you let go of the switch. I wonder what to do. Maybe I should do that on the other side as well. Unfortunately, this boss, this took me ages to do the first time I did it. Probably about an hour to do. Then again, I was quite young. But now, it's kind of obvious what you gotta do. Like so many of these puzzle bosses, it's just the first time you do it is the hard time. And he seems to be able to warp through solid surfaces. Oh, for flip's sake, mate. That's a bit cheeky, yeah. I wonder if you gain a power that allows you to warp through solid surfaces. Because that seems to be what he's doing, warping through solid surfaces. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Come to me, come to me. He's coming through that surface though. You can see him warping through something. Here he comes. There we go. Second time. Now he's weak. And thank you for the follow if you are an actual person. And not a crazy bot who's going to disappear in about 10 minutes. Nope, that's a bot. That is a bot. A bot's taking advantage of the fact that I don't have many followers and don't have many viewers. Oh no, I must be very desperate for followers. Jesus Christ, man. Whoever you are, stop it! Stop it! For your own sake, stop! Now pull the switch.
Tell me, Melchiah,
And it's
where
the end.
can I find Kain?
It's a cutscene, stop it!
Orchestra is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded.
Oh no! Blender time!
I mean, that looks quite gruesome initially when it comes down, but then it just kind of blends him in one. Oh dear. Never mind. Oh, Raziel's suddenly eaten the big soul. For he is for the big. Wonder what that means.
You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced.
Elevated.
Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
Are you telling me that in this 3D styled Metroidvania, I have gained a new power to get past certain impasses. Wait a minute. Raziel, you can squeeze through that bit. Look, it's in front of you, but it's not. Fuck that one individual part of the door in particular. Or is that just... No. Screw that one individual part, textural part of that spike. Not the entire door, just that one texture. God damn it, Raziel, you're magic. So let's warp into the spectral realm. And now I can zip through those bits. Right, no, I can't punch souls. So I'll eat one instead. The ground's all warped. That's not PlayStation warped textures, that's the actual ground that's warped. It's not Crash Bandicoot warped. Should play Crash Bandicoot warped, I've only played it once ever. Oh, the beer's making me woozy and all this movement's a bit weird. How do I get up? Yep, I push the block out. So now it's not too... No, it isn't too bad if I can actually jump in a straight line. Yeah, just like that. And now I can walk back. I think the first time I ever played this, I spent about an hour trying to figure out how to get up because I didn't pull the block through. Right. There's a big fire there. Not that it does much without... Oh! Hello. I don't know where you came from. But it's time for you to burn. But because I can actually now pass through solid surfaces, that means... No, that's standing in the fire, Raziel, not lighting the fire. Now that's throwing the torch, Raziel. That's it. Good boy. Good. Straggly ghoul. That means there's certain things that are open to me. Because there was water sections, and of course, in the spectral realm, water is absolutely nothing. So I wonder...
Return to the sanctuary of the clans, Raziel. Melchiah's soul has endowed you with the means to gain entry. Beware, however. This hollow derelict is abandoned, but not uninhabited.
Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing indeed. Wonder what that can mean. But we have this big pool here. I wonder. Let's leave the torch hanging in the air. Ah, it's a big gate that I can't walk through. Until now.
These artifacts enhance your stamina, enabling you to prolong your material manifestation. Gather 5 to complete the emblem, and thereby augment your strength.
So it's like, it enhances my heart, does it? Like a heart piece. Wait a minute. I recognize the design. This isn't Metroidvania. It's a Zelda-like. Wait a minute. Aren't Zelda-likes Metroidvanias in reality? Well, actually, yes, they are. Where are you going? Shouldn't you be fighting me? Mate, what's your problem? Why are you so scared? Get in my belly. I mean, these guys, they ain't wimps. I think this is the biggest problem with the combat as well. It's just really boring and simplistic. All you do is smack people about a few times and then they run away. It'd be cool if there was proper combos, but no. How to eat both of you? Oh no, not here, because that's a wall that's for climbing, but I don't have the climbing power yet, so I think I've gone in the wrong pool. I've got to remember there was 2 pools of water. This is another one. This is for a secret later on. No, that's not right. You know what? Fighting you two is pointless, so I'm not going to bother. Playing that loading a new area moves. I think it's because there's only one at the moment. Him by himself. Well, that doesn't really work because that guy was by himself and he just didn't care. Oh no, he wasn't actually by himself. So no, that's your first power. Oh god, have I got myself stuck? Or is this it? No, no, no. Ah, this is where it is. Guy with the eyes sewn shut. Could that be? If you know your Legacy of Kain lore, Napraptor? Of course it fucking is. Wonder what to do. Jesus Christ, these mid-90s puzzles are hard. Wakey! Your eyes are no longer sewn shut. No, eyes wide shut. It's been many years since I saw that film. And you gave me a medallion thingy. Which does what? Makes me fly in the air and glow.
Once acquired, these glyphs empower you with elemental lore. Each spell exacts a sacrifice of energy, however. Use them sparingly and wisely.
I wonder what that could be. Because now there's an additional thing. Which does a zappy and kills all the monsters around me, if there are any monsters. Looks like I've only got 2 elemental energy at the moment, but the more of those zappies that I get, the more I can cast those spells. And on that, I really did know that was there, I just forgot the exact location. Come on, fight me, bro. Goddamn crap. Now the real question is, how the bloody hell do I get out of here? Because this is a bit too tall. You run away from me, don't you? Oh, the joys of being lost in Soul Reaver. Ah, yeah. And I would say I've skipped over a bit, but I haven't actually. I've just gone a different route. So now to return the way I came. But I don't really need to go all the way back, because thankfully there's these portals. And this will allow me to... Oh no. I don't like it because you have to press up for whatever reason to go through the portal rather than press a button. Which just seems a bit off. And now I'm back to the Lake of the Dead, I think it's called. So I don't have to traipse back all that way. As much as this isn't the main theme of Soul Reaver, this is the main kind of music I associate with Soul Reaver because it's just the fighting. Well, not the fighting, just the average area music. There we go. Might as well fight you. Chewy soul. But now I can actually walk through these doors. Why are you doing the loading music? You don't need to do the loading music here. Oh, actually you do, because this is a new section entirely. Yummy, 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 yummy. Any more souls going to come in? Oh god, that's a bit close. Nice teeth though. Bet you brush quite well. Anyway. That guy is... No, he's not coming back. You're right, mate. You know, I'm going to leave you though. You seem to be happy. As happy as one of you can be. So, let's continue with the game. Oh, two guys on a bridge. I wonder, should I use my magic power? Yeah, why not? Nice. I never really used the magic powers, but come on. And there's no point really fighting these guys because, well, I'm just going to jump through these kind of ports here. Now this is probably going to take a few attempts, but I'm determined to do this in this one session, and then I'm probably going to call it a night. Because now is normally when I'll be finishing the fight night anyway, if people didn't quit early. Plus this is the moment of probably the big reveal in the game. Through this door. don't hitch.
Raziel. Kain. The Abyss has been unkind.
My word, your jaw doesn't move.
I am your creation, Kain. Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right. What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
Damn you, Kain! You are not God! This act of genocide is unconscionable! Conscience? You dare to speak to me of conscience?
Yes.
Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment.
God, I love this
Your
script.
lifespan is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the light.
Not a bit overdramatic?
To know that the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed? Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Kain.
God, I love Templeman's acting.
Look around you, Raziel. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
Oh no, what does that mean? It means...
The Soul Reaver, Kain's ancient blade. Older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Kain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
Now this might take a few attempts because when he teleports... it kills you instantly and you've got to go through this bullshit. Yum, 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 yum. Well, at least I've got one hit on Kain. Oh no. Ah, felch. Thought I had him. Evidently not. Oh, I scratched my nose. No, I'm not interested in you, Wraith boy. Got Kain a second time. Three times! That was a bit easy. Oh no, could this be the end of the game as he eventually swipes the sword? Of course it's not, it's just bloody started.
The blade is vanquished. So it unfolds. And we are a step closer to our destinies.
God damn it, Templeman, you put on a performance as Kain.
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Kain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Kain was playing.
It's Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2. That's the game. Oh no, not Soul Reaver 2. That's the
moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Reaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a wraith blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
And so now, the game's namesake is mine.
What are you, little soul? Another of Kain's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember,
and hello, more bots.
ceaselessly conscious
thank you
as
for
this
the follow,
wretched
normal
world's
person.
history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Kain refused the sacrifice. The Pillar of Balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Kain.
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel.
Do we?
Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
And now? Is that it? Oh, hello, Ariel.
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
Wonder what that could mean. Well, I know exactly what it means because I've played this a few times. Stand on here, that restores all my life. And stand on here, restores all my zappy powers. Stand on here, and that doesn't restore anything, that just allows me to go into the spectral, the real realm. And as the Elder God said, as long as I've got the Soul Reaver open, I don't lose health, but I have to be at 100% health to use it. So that, yet again, a nice kind of idea, but it never really worked, simply because, I don't know, they still hadn't got used to 3D combat as yet. I mean, I could climb up... Oh, no, actually, I can't climb up there yet, because I haven't got the climbing powers. But yet again, that shows you a door up there for the next part of the game. But as is, I think I'm going to call it a night, simply because I've been playing for quite a while now. Yeah, I think I would have long finished the fight... Well, finished the fight night about 20 minutes ago, to be honest. Is it bugging out? Yeah, I think it's bugging out with the sound, but never mind. So I'm going to save the game. Screw it, overwrite, because I've completed that one. Actually, no, I've completed Soul Reaver and the original 3 times. And so, yes, quit. Back to the title screen. And on that, that was fun. I think I'm going to try and stream a little more over the weekend of Soul Reaver. So, thank you for watching, and I think that's goodbye. I think that's the right key. That is. Thank you, and goodbye.